Welcome to our last painting video of the week. This project is my absolute favorite. I kept saying that over and over again yesterday. Highly recommend painting some shoes or something similar. Like I said in yesterday's video, I'm just using normal acrylic paint with a tiny brush. I had to keep going over spots multiple times because the fabric kind of soaks in the paint because it is water-based, so you have to go over it a couple times. It's not really inconvenient. It definitely has to do with the material and the color of the material I'm using. This took me about an hour again, I think, maybe a little bit less. I did use yellow on this shoe, so I did go back to the other shoe and when I was done with this one, and I added some yellow onto that too. You'll see a photo of the completed shoes at the very end of this video. They look really awesome. I think they go pretty well together. I'm very proud of them. They're very detailed. They're probably the most complex shoes, like the most very specific design on shoes that I've done. Words, they're hard. I remember when I decided to paint my first pair of shoes, I was thinking way too hard about it. It was worth it. They turned out really awesome. I was very happy with them. But I thought way too hard about it. I made it much more complicated than it needed to be. I made everything exact and detailed, and it was a very small canvas, so the details were very difficult to do. So try not to think too hard about it. Try not to be too detailed about it. You can always add detail later. My second go at painting shoes was much easier. It looks detailed, but I was not anywhere near as detailed as I was in the first one, and I simplified my color palette as well. I only had 3 colors. I used 2 colors on each shoe. And it was much less detailed. I just used silhouette shapes. I didn't add in any details or anything. I did do some shading, but it was much more simple than the first go, and it went much quicker. My first shoes took a few days to do, and then my second pair of shoes only took like a few hours to do. So it was much easier, and I did end up liking them a little bit more than the first ones. These ones were pretty fun to work on though. This project right here that I'm doing, these Slayer shoes are pretty cool. I had fun sketching out the design first with a gel pen. Should have used chalk, but I couldn't find any chalk, so I used a gel pen. It'll rub off eventually, don't worry about it. By the way, I've added a new tier to my Patreon page. If you can't make it out to the store to get materials, or if you can't find the stuff online to ship to your house, I can mail you a craft pack for whatever craft it is that you want to follow along to. Speaking of Patreon, my special offer ends today, later today. So if you want a free caricature drawn by me for your new social media profile photos, or for any other purpose, go ahead and subscribe by today, and I will get that to you ASAP. It will probably be of the same or similar quality as my little logo down in the corner. I sped this video up quite a bit to save a little bit of time because it's just, little dabs here and there over and over again. Remember that it did take me about an hour to finish this, so if it takes you forever to finish yours, don't worry about it. That's normal. If you're following along to this project or any of my other projects, please share them on my social media pages. Mainly Facebook, that's where I'm at the most. I don't really understand how Twitter and Instagram work, but I do have profiles on there if you would like to check those out. I hope you're having a great day, and I hope you have a fabulous time painting.